I'm diving into the debate to see if Black Americans are really canceling Christmas and Halloween. Let's find out what's really going on. There's this growing conversation about Black Americans supposedly canceling Christmas and Halloween. It caught my attention because these holidays are usually a big deal for many people. I'm curious to understand what's behind this trend and whether it's more complex than it seems. The controversies surrounding these holidays, especially in Black communities, often center around cultural representation and commercialization. Some argue that these holidays have become overly commercialized, losing their original cultural and spiritual significance. This can be frustrating for those who feel like their cultural practices are being co-opted or erased. Additionally, there's the issue of cultural appropriation. For example, during Halloween, there's a fine line between appreciating cultural costumes and appropriating them. Many Black Americans have expressed discomfort with certain cultural practices being used as costumes or decorations without proper understanding or respect. The conversation also touches on the lack of representation in holiday narratives. Mainstream Christmas and Halloween stories often lack diverse characters and experiences, making it hard for Black Americans to see themselves in these celebrations. This exclusion can lead to feelings of disconnection from the holidays. Exploring the history of Christmas and Halloween in Black culture reveals a rich tapestry of traditional celebrations and modern interpretations. Historically, Christmas and holidays have been significant in Black communities, often serving as times for family gatherings, reflection, and community support. However, modern interpretations of these holidays vary widely. Some Black Americans participate in traditional festivities with a modern twist, incorporating their cultural heritage into the celebrations. Others, however, choose not to celebrate these holidays at all, citing the reasons mentioned earlier. There are differing opinions within the Black community about these holidays. Some see them as opportunities to create new traditions and bridge cultural gaps, while others view them as overly commercialized events that have lost their original meaning. One powerful story that brings this debate to a head is from a Black American who shared their personal conflict with celebrating Christmas. Growing up, their family didn't have much, but they always managed to make Christmas special with what little they had. As they grew older, they began to feel uncomfortable with the commercialization of Christmas and the lack of representation in holiday narratives. This person's story resonated with many who have similar feelings about these holidays. It highlights the complexity of the issue and the need for a nuanced conversation. In summary, the debate around Black Americans canceling Christmas and Halloween is complex and multifaceted. It's clear that there are diverse opinions and experiences within the Black community regarding these holidays. If you're part of this conversation or have thoughts on cultural celebrations, I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Also, check out my other video on cultural celebrations to continue this discussion.